What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to paint the M Sport bumper. Right now we're on our way to go wash the car just so when the bumper gets put on it doesn't look like absolute garbage. We've got Kirsten with us today and we're going to be meeting up with RJ. He's got I think it's a 98 Acura Integra. That thing's pretty nice. I can't wait to show you guys. But that's actually RJ right now. We're getting a call. So I will see you guys at the car wash. So we're at the car wash, and while we wait, I want to explain a little bit of what we're doing today and how we're going to do it. So I rent out like a little storage unit thing. There's enough space in there to store a car and a couple toolboxes and some shelving. So there's a fair amount of space in there, but it's really dusty. So I'm gonna have to clean it up a good bit before we start painting. So I'm gonna do that, and then I bought plastic wrap and I bought 2 sawhorses that I'm gonna lay the bumper on and then paint it that way. There's RJ. I know you can't really see it, but you've probably already seen the B-roll footage. Pretty nice. Did a lot of work to it. I'm gonna let him explain it, never mind. Currently on our way to go to the local hardware store and grab some painter's masks before painting the bumper, because it's one thing that I did forget to get. And then we're gonna go paint the bumper. So that should be fun. Kirsten, what are your thoughts?
Excited. I can't wait to see the end results.
I wonder if I'm nervous. I'm really nervous for how it's gonna turn out.
Said I think it'll turn out good.
Let's hope. But we'll see you guys at the garage. We're back at the garage. We're here with RJ. We're about to start painting the bumper. We're just gonna eat a little bit really quick, and then I think we're gonna show you his car a little bit more in depth. We did a little bit of work to it. It's got coils, seats, and a bunch of other stuff. Some goodies. So we've got like a makeshift sort of paint booth set up here. We've got like plastic wrap. It's all taped to the ceiling so nothing else gets paint on it aside from the bumper, and hopefully only the plastic. Got this paint mask and all. We're currently sanding down the bumper and then checking out what it's gonna look like with the paint on it. We've got RJ sanding down some of the bumper right now, and where's she at? Right there. She's not really doing too much. She's the foreman on the site. So just gonna start doing this. The bumper as is from Keys was pretty solid to begin with, so there was not much there was no patchwork that needed to be done. So that was very helpful because I don't do patchwork. This is my first time painting too, so I'm kind of nervous. But I think we'll do all right. So when you guys do this, if you do this at home, just a little tip that I learned is the little nozzle right there. Make sure you keep a little rag and just wipe it off so the stuff that dries onto it doesn't get shot off of it and stick on your paint. But let's get back to it. Alright guys, so the first coat is done. Waiting is now the name of the game. I'm going to be here for at least another half an hour before I can put on the next coat. What do you guys think so far? Let me get some opinions.
I think it is going very well.
Very well.
It's going great.
Good? What do you think of the coverage? You were in there with me. First coat, what do you think?
I think it could be a little better, but that's why we're going to take our time.
Yeah.
Cover.
We're definitely going to take our time. But RJ, while I have you here and you're not doing anything because we're not painting, you want to go talk about your Integra a little bit? Here's RJ's Integra. What year is it again?
94.
1994. This thing is really nice. All right, I'm going to let RJ walk you through his car really quick.
So the very first thing I did to my car was the XXR wheels. Reps, but they still look nice for the price too.
They are nice wheels. I like them.
And then me and Kevin actually did my BC coilovers.
Let me see. Let me get a fitment check.
Oh boy.
Let me get a fitment check.
We're not doing too good in the
Oh my
back.
God.
There's reasons.
Let me hear about this wing.
Did not like the stock wing.
Stock wing was bad.
Yeah, it didn't look very nice.
Stock equals bad.
Picked up a Sabin carbon fiber duckbill.
Nice, nice.
Rivets, we went with nut screws. And yes, it did come cracked, but I wasn't waiting another 4 months.
It came like that?
Yeah. Shipping, UPS.
Jeez, I didn't even notice. If you never said anything, I never would have noticed. This thing is nice. I like the
That's
wing.
the only thing. Switched out the stock taillights.
These taillights are a lot nicer than stock, I think. So, I'm trying to get RJ. We go to Tuner Evo Philly every year. I'm trying to get RJ to do this thing up enough to where we can put it into Tuner Evo. When I had my GT86 TRD, the first year I had that, we put it into Tuner Evo, and that was quite an experience. That was a very long day. But next year, you should see both the Integra and the F30 at Tuner Evo Philadelphia. So if you go, you'll probably see us. Look at these seats. These seats are nice. Wonder where they came from.
Recycled.
Little NRG Prisma Ultras. Look at these backs. Look at the backs of these seats. Super, super clean. They went really well in my car, and they go even better in this one. They were a pain in the ass to put in. You can ask him. I barely helped.
Yeah, that was not a fun day.
And then we got this. What is this? Oh. Carbon fiber NRG steering wheel. I'm gonna put RJ's Instagram link probably right here. If I haven't done it already, go ahead and follow. If I forget to do it, I'm gonna put this in the video right now. You can follow him right there. Teggy Rip. But now we're gonna go wait for this paint to be done, and probably see in another, what do you think, 20 minutes? 20 to 30 minutes for the second coat. We'll probably get all 3 coats on tonight, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll be back at the garage doing the clear coat, and then come Monday we'll install it. That's going to be a whole separate video because I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Alright guys, so second coat's done. We probably got one more light coat left in this. I bought 2 cans. I think we're only going to do, I don't know, maybe one more coat tonight, and then probably come back tomorrow and do the clear. Already it's looking like it's got some really good coverage. That should be it. It's looking a little bit like, I don't know how to describe it, but you probably saw it in the video. I hope you saw it in the video because then you'd know what I'm talking about. Just the way, maybe the way the light's hitting it right now, it looks like it could use definitely another light coat to cover a little bit more of that. Maybe it's just how it's wet and then dry in some areas. I don't know, but we'll see. It's looking like it's coming out really good. RJ, you were in there with me, the man behind the camera. What do you think?
Covering pretty nice. Should just need 1 or 2 more coats at most.
1 or 2 more.
But just get in those little tight spaces and we'll be good.
What's up guys? It's the next day. We've done 3 coats on the bumper so far, and it's looking pretty good. There are a few just random marks on it that I have to fix. Some of the marks are from like the little, remember how I said to make sure you clean the nozzle on the paint? Yeah, I forgot to do that. I forgot to take my own advice, and some of those little paint things got on there. Don't worry though, if that happens to you, it's gonna get sanded down anyway before you put the clear coat, so it should be okay. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. This last and final base coat's gonna be very light, probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches away from the bumper. I don't have anybody here with me right now. I am going to be trying to balance paint and the camera at the same time. I only have 2 hands, so it's going to be a little difficult, but we're going to make it work. So like, this is all dry, but you can see that it's a little uneven in some parts, so that's what this last coat's going to be for, is to even it up a little bit. Everything's nice and pretty even for the most part, aside from a few areas. Let me see if I can find one of those overspray dots, like right here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably so unnoticeable. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all in the same area. That's all from when we start. I forgot, like I said, to wipe the nozzle off on it, so that stuff that was dried came off and landed on the bumper. It's okay though, it's gonna get fixed. So far though, I do think it matches the paint of the F30 now, so I think it's very similar. We still got to do the clear coat, so I guess we're really gonna find out after that. So there's a few things that we still have to paint, such as the like the tow hook cover is already done. You can see that right there. Don't mind that old oil in the background. So we still got to do like the headlight washer covers. That's it. Just those couple of things. So I'm gonna sand those down and give them a good base coat. By the time that's done, we're gonna be able to put the bumper back in the garage because it's mostly dry. And then I gotta go home for a birthday party. for my sister. So Haley, if you watch this, happy birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and do these, and then I'm gonna set the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then probably gonna be able to put the bumper back in here and be on my way. The birthday party's all finished up with. We're back at the garage. Kirsten and I, you can see her right there. The bumper had its final coat of base on it. I can see that there's a few things that didn't get covered too well. It's coming along well. Right now we're about to wet sand the paint down a little bit, just to get some of the little marks and all that good stuff out of there. I might do a little bit of touch-up work in some areas, but other than that, I don't think we did too bad on this. It came out really well. So I just finished clear coating the smaller pieces, like the headlight washers and the little tow hook cover. The clear coat is pretty much mostly dry already. I've done 2.5. I say 2.5 because it was 2 full coats and then like a very, very light third coat. So about 2.5 coats of clear coat, and it looks really good. It's almost spot on. I think it's definitely going to need a cut and a polish, and then it's going to look perfect. I'm going to start sanding down the bumper and then get to clear coating the rest of it. Alright guys, so we just laid the second coat of clear. It's coming out really well. It's super tacky, still pretty wet right now, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's getting a little bit shiny. It's getting to be a little shiny. Here, let me show you the paint and the clear coat, because it's coming out really well. So like I said, it's still pretty wet right now. If I touched it, you would definitely see some fingerprints. That right there is going to get sanded down just a little bit after this all dries up. So I made a mistake, and instead of spraying the can up like this, I turned it and it all like layered in one area. So I gotta wait for that to dry and then sand it down just a little, and it should be all right. But other than that, everything seems to be going pretty smooth. I had to set this up because the clear coat, I'm sure you saw it in a clip before this, but the clear coat sprays so much out at once. It's insane, and it just fogs the air up. It's actually nuts, but it does look really good so far. So I'm really excited. But we're gonna come out of this little dungeon that we made here. Whoa. And look, I found Kirsten. Kirsten, how do you think it's going? Stinky. Stinky, yeah, it is very stinky. All right, guys, so we're done with the bumper completely now. The final coat of clear coat just went on. She's looking so good. So good. She's still gonna dry, and it's gonna dry really well, I think, based off of previous coats. I did 3 coats of clear, and I did 4 coats of base, and this is how it's turning out. Just for future reference, if you guys end up doing this, yeah, I think it went really well. I'm very happy, and I'm excited to start this next video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of the people that have been supporting me so far, and I want to just say thank you for that. If you do like these videos, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot, and it lets me know that you guys enjoy the content. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one.